Alrighty, so made a switch in doing these sites. I'm up in high sec right now. I got a lot of war decks. I could run into war targets. It's very possible. Trying to get up into some area where there's some very interesting sites. I found these Tetramon network hubs, which paid really well. And so I see what we can figure out on that. Maybe find some more of them. I don't know. You're looking to spend ISK, but not on dumb things like dancers. Help your character. Implants. Cerebral implants to help you learn faster. That's the first thing when you want to spend ISK to help your character. That's the first thing I think of. Doesn't have to be big ones. What are those? Wait, so I don't think I have any in on this character. I'll look. I don't have any in on here. So these right here, the ocular filter, memory augmentation, neural boost, cybernetic set processor, social adaptation. You can get the set of these. You can get like a really cheap set that are like +2 or +3, and the improves are about 500 million for the set. But they will give you bonuses on your skilling, your skill queue. You'll notice that when you plug them in, if you're skilling on something that involves that particular type, like the one for intelligence, and you plug in the intelligence one, then all of a sudden the thing that you're training trains faster. So, yeah. It's a good thing. Nari says hello. Well, hello. Thank you for support. By the way, exclamation point giveaway. Get in on the giveaway. We are drawing one of these today. This is the live show giveaways. Get in on all of them if you haven't already. I started putting dates after them as to when they were put up in case you got in on some of them. And we are going to draw one of these today. If we don't have a hype train today, then we'll end up doing this one right here, which is 500,000 skill points. It's the AFK award. And you do not need to be present to win. You can be AFK. How about that? Right? All right. So, yeah. So you do have to sign up an account in our store. It requires an email. And then you can... You'll if you win, you'll find it in your email. So, and some of those may not be drawn for weeks, maybe more. You can you can bet that if you win, even in a few weeks, it'll be in your email. All right, wormhole, not interested. Let's go look at the other item. Verwisco and Kid Brannick, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Yep, Kid Rabbit. I was in Ultima Online. That's where you know me from. Time ago, yeah. It's been a long time since I played UO. It's a great game in its day.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I'm gonna go and do this one even though I don't get points for it, but since it's here and I can do it and I can get the loot, I will. Kid Brannick, you ever play Eve here? Eve was my next big game after UO, and you know what? It still is. It's really incredible. If UO had upgraded the game continuously like Eve has here, UO would be fantastic. Of course. Not getting it now. Nope. Failed it. Oh, you all got too old. Yeah. All right. Oh, and you're back now for, let's see. Back in Eve now? Eve was great. People don't leave, don't quit playing Eve. They just take vacations. Got in the way. Yeah, you know, that real life stuff. Sometimes it sucks.
User Ron.
The Pando, thank you for the raid. We are working on the Crimson Harvest sites, and I was not having much luck in Wormhole Space. In Wormhole Space, I actually went 5.5 hours without getting a single Tetramon site. It was just scanning hell. And then I ended up in low sec here. And strange thing happened. I started to find a lot of sites. I'm actually in high sec right now. So we're giving it a shot down here, seeing how it's going. And it's going a hell of a lot better, actually. Wow. It's very surprising. So, trying to make my way back into low sec, but I'm hitting any sites along the way.
Active.
So there is no in-game name thing for giveaways here, but there is exclamation point giveaway where you can get in on the giveaways. There's a bunch of them in our store here. They're all free. Add them all to your cart once you have an account. And then we're guaranteed to draw one of these today. And when we do the draw, if you win, code will be sent to you in email, even if you are not here. Okay, there are a couple more sites in here. Is there anybody scanning in here? No. So we'll check it out. See what we got. See if there's anything interesting. Forgot that you need to protect your lotto tickets? Ah, yes. Alright, combat site, not interested. Salinas, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And Stewie, I like the way you spell that. Thank you for the follow as well. Lightonari, thank you for the support. This is another one of the sites. Man, am I getting like better action here in high sec than I was in any wormhole space, which seems crazy. It's possible. I'll take it any way I can get it. I want to get up to the 800 points and get that paladin skin. How long have I had this bush on my chin since I was born? Not really. Hey, it's Tetramon network site.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, actually, FanFest 2014. I let it grow out after meeting Thor in Iceland. Buddy of mine. I was impressed by his beard, his Viking beard, and decided I needed to do that too, except he braids his all up, and I don't like to braid mine. Alright, so I should be able to get some points on this, and after the first one, I've got to do my claim. Boy, tough crowd here. Nothing close by. Ooh. No, I failed. There we go. Claim my reward. Excellent. Got another one. Do I dye my beard? No. Anyway, it was FanFest 2014. I decided to let it grow out, and I've trimmed it many times since. If I hadn't, I'd be walking on it. Got it. Celebration dance? Oh. One more here. There we go. Okay. That site is done. And let's see, I could probably do one more before I need to drop stuff off. Tetramon anti-drain. Basic radiance. I think I already got one of those in. I do. All right. Let's go to the system. You know, I guess it's been not too bad here in HiSec. I've found a few. I'm finding more than I was in. I was in wormholes for 5.5 hours today, trying to find these sites. I kid you not, I didn't find any. Well, I found one. When I had to pop out into nullsec to get back up into wormhole space, there was one in there, but the system was blue to me and Northern Coalition, and I didn't want them complaining to our alliance about me doing their sites, so I left it. Yeah. So how do I know the spawn pattern? Well, that's a really good question. Let me explain it as I do it here. And I assume you're talking about how I'm working the site when I'm hacking it. So I'll have to explain that, and so I will on the next one. Let your chin beard grow since your cancer diagnosis in 2016. 15 centimeters now. How long is 15 centimeters? I mean, my beard here is probably about, I don't know, it's only about 1.5 feet right now, but I've had it as long as like down past my belly button, down to my waistline. So, all right, we're not looking for a wormhole. Looking for this other one. Approximately 7 inches. All right. Yeah. So one interesting thing, I guess, about beards is that oh, it's another wormhole. Well, darn. Let's get out of here.
Warp drive active.
When it first came in, it wasn't this thick, but then since I've been trimming it, you know, there's a lot of your whiskers do not grow as fast as other ones, and so it gets a little wiry at the bottom. So trim it. And then the whole thing will be thicker. The girls will like you more too. I've had women say, "Oh, can I touch it?" But then I've had guys say that too. And I'm like, okay, that feels a little weird. And Rookie Bear, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, women sometimes grab my beard without even asking. Never had a guy do that. Yes, I'm happily married too. So, yes, in fact, my wife suggested the beard being longer. I've always had a beard, but she suggested, because I kept it really short and everything, but she suggested letting it grow out. I'm like, okay.
Warp drive active.
Yamato, thank you for the follow. Welcome. More sites in here. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Do I think there's going to be anything interesting in here with all these people in here? Probably not. Probably not, but let's look anyway. We Gravity Well and Spacey Timey, thank you for the follows. Welcome. The next drop is going to be very nice. I believe it's the Malagran Brutix. Relic site. Not interested? Hello, Yamato Hunting. And a wormhole. Alright, I didn't figure there'd be any sites in here with so many people in here, but just wanted to check anyway. One signature in here. Oh my god. What is happening in here? It looks like the police are here. I don't have low standings with any of these high sec guys, do I? I don't think I do at the moment. Can you steal a police ship? No. But I have a few police ships. They're not stolen, though. Being a police, I'm doing a ride along tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Going out with some of the officers here in town. Be a passenger going on calls. I'll be an observer. I have another channel that I do as well. Exclamation point police. If you haven't seen it, you can subscribe to it. Oh, it's gone. And got some interesting police videos.
Warp drive active.
What type? I got several different types. Drunk driver, guy with a gun, at work, who got fired and refused to leave, a guy who thought that the police were there to snatch his body parts, that they were the human organ harvesters, a citizen that asked the cop to look something up, and the citizen was right. Some interesting stuff. All right, there is one site in here. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. So, I don't know how many videos there are yet, but there's a few. All right. Oh, and what type? You know, two different conversations going on here. So, what type of police ships? I actually have several. My favorite one is probably the Hyperion. Combat site. Nope, we're not here for combat. I mean, not that type of combat. I will fight another player.
Warp drive active.
They allow casting to multiple platforms again. Really? Well, they have been allowing it, but they only allow it to vertical platforms instead of horizontal. And what that means is that you can broadcast to another platform if the video is vertical. Like, kind of like the box that I'm in right here. If it's wide, you can't do it. And so you can do it to like TikTok and stuff like that. Every platform to everyone. Interesting. You know,
Warp drive active.
Here's something I've learned, is that YouTube does not treat live video nearly the same way it treats videos. And when I was broadcasting stuff live to YouTube as well, I was getting far fewer views than I am now, and earning far less. So I might just leave it. No. I kind of like having content every day too, which I've been releasing like 2 videos a day, pretty much. That's been nice. So there's content releases even on days that I'm taking off from streaming. So I'd have to have a really good reason to start live streaming to YouTube again. I know that I have some people who only watched on YouTube, and they would probably really appreciate that. But now that I've made this change and made other changes, I'd have to really think about it, about picking it back up again. Yeah, they forced my hand. That was 100% for sure. Wormhole. All right. And I didn't like it. I even considered leaving Twitch over them forcing my hand.
Warp drive active.
But I got to tell you, earnings-wise, the way I'm doing it now is much better. So I've never really pushed, you know, earning a lot on Twitch or YouTube. I've always sent everybody to our store. You know, if you guys buy Plex from us and the packs and everything, I mean, that keeps a roof over my head. That's been my business for, you know, 20 years with Eve. Before that, you know, I've been doing it since '97, and so that's, you know, that's worked out well for me. Without, you know, pushing for a lot of, you know, trying to really pump the earnings on Twitch and YouTube. I'm at 3 to 4 times as much as it was when I was broadcasting to both, which is quite a big difference. Quite a big difference. So yeah, I'm probably pretty likely to keep things the way they are at the moment. It's also much simpler when live dealing with just one platform. I always struggled with that, and the tools make it very unequal for Twitch and YouTube. Twitch has way better support for chat tools and everything than YouTube. And I always felt bad because YouTube missed out on a lot of stuff. I mean, that is how we ended up doing like this here for the giveaways. Exclamation point giveaway. Go to the live shows one. Get in on all of them. We will draw one of them today. That's how we ended up doing this here, because I used to, before I did both Twitch and YouTube, I used to just do it out of Twitch, and we'd use like the Twitch points and everything. And now this came about because we needed equality for Twitch and YouTube, and I've kept this even after that because it works really nicely, and people don't have to be present to win, because you can't. There's no Twitch mail anymore. There are messages, but people don't see them. And but an email, you're pretty guaranteed to see it. So I mean, as long as you accept emails. So when you win, you know, it's good. And it gives people a taste of our store. So without having to spend any money. Which we've entered into an agreement for another rebuild next year. We were doing a rebuild. We put out a lot of money on it and everything, and the developer walked away from it. And yeah, so we were supposed to have a brand new store right now, but now it'll be next year. So it's gonna be great. But we won't look like 1990 anymore in our store. I'll be the first to admit, you know, It looks old,
Warp drive active.
but it works great. So, you know. You like retro? Well, we will keep it simple. It's not going to be all fancy and flashy and all the shit moving around all over the place. It'll be very functional. It'll be tight. That's what it'll be. It'll be tight. As long as it stops 100 scammers a day, yeah. I mean, I was just looking today, like all of the stolen credit card attempts, there's a shit ton of them. But our systems weed that out for the most part, but I do check in on it just to make sure. But there's an enormous amount of attempts today. Like when I noticed it... Oh, do I have Triglavian standings? Shit. I just said yes to that. Ooh, there's a lot of sites in here. Yeah, when I saw the, all of the craziness today going on with credit cards, I had to do a double take. And it was during the show, so I had to look while I was doing the show. Which, I don't like to mix the two, but there was so many attempts, I just wanted to make sure, for my own sanity, that it was catching them all. We have quite a few new follows. Let's see, Caddy, Pad, Defective Donkey, Sweet Sneak, Jadex Core, and Bad Voodoo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I will, though, you know, getting back to the thing of YouTube, maybe for some special stuff, we do both. I don't know. All right, wormhole, not needed. Now, I had originally thought that I wouldn't go into high sec at all because I have so many war decks. I have not seen any, well, that's scan level 2. All right, well, I'm gonna see what it is. I have not seen any war targets where I'm at, so... The data site, but it says level 2, and I haven't seen any of the Tetramon stuff that's level 2. I've seen level 3 and level 4. They're waiting to sell me my loot in Jita? Yeah. Local Blood Raider data something. Local is safe, only in high sec. Well, you know, if there's nothing else that we find in here, maybe we'll do it. Just because I've never done one before. I suspect, though, the loot would be pretty light. But I do like, today is a day of a lot of firsts. There's a lot of stuff with data hacking that a lot of sites I've never done before that I've encountered for the first time today. God, I hate the splits. Only spawns in the harder constellations. Yes, so I'm probably gonna focus on that harder constellation stuff. The loot was really good from it. It looked like I was going to get 70 to 100 million per site. Until I died. I took a fight. Somebody warped in on me. I went and grabbed them. It turned out they were in a battle heron. They were, and so they baited me. They did a great job. They killed me because a Loki came in right after him. But I thought, oh, a heron? Screw that. I'm taking him on. He was in a battle heron. So that kind of changed things. You played for roughly 7 years and never did data sites or relic or arc missions. See, this is one of the beautiful things about Eve. There's so much to do that even though I don't know how many hours I've got into the game. It's in the tens of thousands. And there is still so much that I've never encountered, never done. And so I have so much more to do. That's why Eve it rarely gets old to me. I take a break a little bit whenever I see another game that I want to play for a while. And I was actually considering doing City Skylines 2. It comes out next week. But I think that we'll continue doing Eve. And I may do that at another time. Data site level 4. Okay, this could be interesting. All right, let's see if we can get this. Yeah, some stuff will only be for your... Oh, it says limited sleeper cache. No, we're not doing it. I don't have a ship for it. All right. I was hoping to be one of those Tetramon base. I gotta look up what the places are to do those other ones for the enhanced sites or whatever. If I gotta bring in muscle, I'll bring in muscle. Actually, I might still have some carriers and stuff out here. Oh, those are in Galante space. I had 3 or 4 carriers in Galante faction warfare space at one point. Bet you I don't. Do I have them? I might have sold them. That's another thing I'm working on. I'm gonna buy myself a Titan. I'm actually gonna buy a Titan. So, and I'm gonna use it for bridging. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with an Erebus, but I gotta tell you, the Vanquisher has caught my eye. It's like 240 billion just for the hull, something like that. That shit is ugly. And Glacial Drift is ugly. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Oh, here's the Moloch. God, I just don't like the mushroom though. But this one has the this one has the body harvester stuff in it. This has, doesn't this have the bay in it for the bodies? I think it may. Anyway, I've got, okay, combat site. I've got I've got 250 billion sitting in my pocket right now, and so I have a plan for that money, which is gonna happen here in the next few months, I think. I'm going to be buying all skill extractors, and then I'm going to be extracting several characters. I'm going to be extracting 250 million, 300 million skill points, and then I'll be selling them all. And that's going to be 300, 400 billion, something like that. It's going to be an insane amount of money. And so that's probably when I'll pull the trigger. Yeah, a Titan hull. So if anything, I want an Erebus. If nothing else, an Erebus. It's not for this character, it's for my other capital character. And then he's gonna bridge with it. This is it right here. And so that's all I'm going to do with it is bridge. It's just going to be a very expensive bridge. Would it be like that bridge? Is it in Alaska that they have that $1 billion bridge that goes nowhere or some shit like that? Is that where they got that? That's going to be my 200 billion ISK ship that'll take you only to local places. From what ally am I? I am Pandemic Horde. So it'll sit at our keep star, and then I will use it to throw this character to other locations to get into the fight right away. So, and I'll do anybody in standing fleet. So it'll be good. All right. Local blood raider site. I've never been to one of these before. I'm gonna go do it.
Warp drive active.
You gonna try it before we go into low sec? All right, looks pretty simple so far. I don't think that this is going to be too hard. I think these are going to be really simple, and it's not going to have very much loot. That one was hard. And there's nothing! I told you the loot was gonna be shit. I called it. I said this loot's gonna be shit. And look at that! It ain't even shit. It's not even that much. Literally. You have to buy some Zertinas? Is that the Triglavian? Dreadnought? Now, if Triglav had a Titan, I don't think they do. But there is an Angel Titan coming. So, you know, a lot of people have an interest in that. But it's going to be extremely expensive. It's going to be way overpriced for a while. Yeah, this is newbie stuff. 273,000. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more of these. This is like really very light. Molochs are like 950 billion. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have one of those. I think I'll get one. If I use it a bunch, then I'll start saving up for one of the specialty ones and go some, you know, some crazy price. Because moving one that's worth 200 billion compared to moving one that is worth, you know, a trillion, it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing. People will kill it either way. So it's not like you treat it any different. These are definitely simple. It's worth 1 million. All right, just for grins, I am gonna do the other one in here, only because one is not a big enough sampling to really know, but I suspect that these are that people move Titans. Oh yes, well, you know, you gotta move sometimes. Sometimes your alliance gets up and moves. So I've been through 4 moves in 10 years. I used to be with Guardians of the Galaxy. We were up north. And then I was with Test and Esoteria, and then Test moved to Drone Lands, and then Test imploded on itself, and we moved to Pandemic Horde, which is still in Drone Lands, but still had to move. These are so simple. No way! Oh my god! Are you serious? I got a ligature blueprint. Which does it cost to build? 170 million, and they sell for 189. That's just with my shit skills for building. This is, wow, that was worth it right there. 3 runs. That's 30, 40, or 60 million that I'll make off of it. Wow, I'm glad that I went to this second one. They're not all that rare on these sites? Well, then I should do more of these sites. Because I go through these like candy, and I'm always buying them out in Null. So I'm pumped about that. When I'm not looking for a fight, I'll run a ligature or a Zugma. Going the wrong way here. I was all prepared to see another one in there. These are really easy to do. Hey, what's going on? Where's my guy going? Supposed to be orbiting this. Alright. I'm gonna go drop this stuff off.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna head into low sec. Oh, 24th and credit state of logistical support. I may have stuff in here with my other character too.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Man. I gotta get myself a new chair. So, yeah, that's got 2 days on it. All right. 23 million worth of stuff, but no, that blueprint's really nice. That right there. I'm happy about that. Only 11 jumps away from this guy. So, well, I mean, it would be because I met up and I gave him this other ship. So. That other character, he's my commerce character. I really should head up to Jita today and restock stuff I have for sale up there. We're at 726 billion at the moment. So I can't afford a Mulak, but I'm at the point where I can do a Titan, and so within the next few months, I need to. I have a big money-making scheme that I need that I'm saving all of this Plex for. I've been buying Plex. I got a shit ton of Plex here. I got 42,792 Plex. I've been buying Plex. And I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna extract a few characters, buy the skill stuff when it goes on sale, and then extract a few characters. Yeah, Herman Miller gaming chairs are crazy expensive, and I've looked at them, but only online. I need to sit in one of them before I go and fork out that kind of money. I mean, honestly, you don't fork out that kind of money without sitting in it. So I'm gonna have to go to the city if I want to do that someplace. And I think the closest place that sells them is Tampa. What's a good one go for? 500 bucks? Yeah, I don't know. This is a $200 chair I'm in right now. But it keeps sagging down. The piston in it. I should just buy myself another temporary one. This was only temporary and I've had it for 3 years now. Or more. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go grab another drink before I head into this next system. Oh, that gun is red to me.
Docking permission requested.
Hope they don't shoot me.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Let's see here. Now, can you go for the Pharaoh? Is the Pharaoh the next one? I thought it was the Brutix was the next skin that we would be working on. I think it's not for another 4.5 hours. Alright, that red gun bothers me just a little bit.
Warp drive active.
He doesn't seem to be shooting me though. I don't think I have positive standings with Triglov. Brutix's second week. I also know that there is a Golem and a Kronos. Looking forward to those. Serious, I'm the only one in here. All right. I will be here tomorrow, so whatever it is tomorrow, you'll be able to get it here on the channel. And for the drops, for those of you on Twitch. Tomorrow, though, won't be as long as a show. I'm doing a ride along tomorrow night with our local police. I asked them if I could film anything one time, and they denied me that request. Like, nope. And it's just because I'm going to have access to sensitive information, and so you can't record any of it. And they don't want to go through my video before I do anything with it. So. Operations centers. You have to be in faction warfare to do those sites. Can't do any of the three of them.
Warp drive active.
Sites in here. Level 3. That's what I'm looking for. Operations Center again. Scanning too short. Damn it. Alright, well, caught it now. Didn't matter so much in high sec. Here it matters a lot more. Oh, all these operations. Christopher, yeah, I've been live for 8.5 hours now. Standard Blood Raider Cove. Ghost site. So when you put all your probes in the same place, it does increase the strength, but if you're looking for it's down to start with, you lose a lot of your ability in that. And so you don't ever start out that way. It's only if you're having trouble getting the last little bit out of it. I didn't scan big enough. It would be that same effect as if I didn't scan big enough. Return, thank you for the follow, welcome. So I don't know what the percentage increase is, but I do know that if you clump them all together right on top of each other, they will be stronger. You just have to make sure you're on the target. Returned to Eve after a 10-year break. Died 3 times last month in high-sec mining by suicide destroyer squads. Mm-hmm. You're mining in the wrong place. If you died 3 times last month.
Active.
You just need to figure out a little bit where it's okay to mine, where it's not, and what the signs are that maybe you should stop for a while. Is how people play Eve now? No, you're just in the wrong area. That's what it is. A wormhole. Alright. So, too bad I'm not, you know, on Crimson side. So, I mean, things are different, but if you're too close to the you know, major trade routes or the trade hubs, then you end up catching a lot more attention than you want, and they'll suicide gank you. And this month has been a special thing where the loot drop is way higher, and so it's encouraged a lot more ship destruction. So I think that ends, was it in the 6th of next month, or I'm not 100% sure on that, but it'll be less when that is over. And you just have to factor in dying to your overall strategy, you know. I expense it. You bought 50 Dominics for like 32 million. Whoa, way back in the day? Holy shit. Yes, well, so you got money in the bank there, huh? Rude. Okay, well, I can't get it. I need some tools here. That's not gonna be enough. No. Yeah, high-sec is only sort of safe. Right. Yeah. Null-sec in many ways can be safer than high-sec. But it's all different play styles, too.
Warp drive active.
All right. So, yeah, Concord avenges you, it doesn't protect you. You're right. Forest Flap Brutal, thank you for the follow, welcome. Right, so let's see here.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Transfer that over. I have paid for my other ship that I lost and covered the cost of this one as well with the stuff I've looted today. So I'm ahead of the game.
Warp drive active.
The only person in here too. I have a long way to go though on this stuff. I still need another 39 sites at least, which just feels crazy. But in high sec I actually got a few of them, so that was pretty good. I was surprised. Mikey's and Parasite, thank you for the follows, welcome. Alright, don't need those two, we're just going to pay attention to this one. Go down there. thought it split. Didn't split very far. That's one of the shortest splits I've ever seen. More operations. Oh. Go to the next system. I think the next system's a dead end, actually.
Warp drive active.
I know of that Twitch streamer that was a code ganker still around. I don't even know who it was. Honestly, I don't tend to watch someone like that. And I don't pay them very much attention. So, yeah, I actually don't know who it is. Alright, so there are several sites in here. There are no stations in here. Right, take that one out. Take a closer look at this one. Only level 2. Not one of the sites I'm looking for. Get out of there. What are you doing? Little booger? Yes, speaking to you. Speaking to this guy here. Yeah, getting into the cables behind the computer. I don't like it when he does that. Pull on a video cable. Next thing you know, I can't see my ship. How many times has that happened? Happened a few. Regional Blood Raider data. Right. So, I think this is gonna be the last system that I work in today. And so, if you haven't gotten in on giveaway yet, here you go. Exclamation point giveaway. And do the live show giveaways. There's a bunch of them there. You can get all of them you haven't already entered in on. And we're We're going to draw most likely the AFK one. I doubt we'll start a hype train before then. And it is a skill pack with 500,000 skill points in it. So it's very nice. It's like one of them we have from our store. I'll finish up this system and then we'll do the draw. Our operations center. I'm not having too much luck finding the sites down here. I was having more luck in HiSec. Or maybe I was just lucky. Betting on this one here. I bet wrong. All right. But in the last hour, well, I went 5.5 hours without a single site today. So, yeah. I've completed 5 sites in 9 hours. Pretty pathetic. Which giveaways? One for the stream? All of them. Add all of them to your cart. Because we'll eventually draw each one of those. And if you're entered in now, you'll be entered in when we do the draw. Whenever that is. The AFK award. It's the baseline boost bundle. That one is most likely what we're going to draw today. Unless the hype train happens before then. Which I don't think it will. So, Redskin, test, it worked. Thank you for the support. Aegis Capital Ship Security, oh man, there ain't like nothing here. This does inspire me to get some sort of ship together to start doing some sites, wormhole sites, you know, sleepers and ghost sites and stuff, figuring those out, seeing what kind of loot I can get from them, probably after we finish this event though, because this is really going to take me this whole frickin' time to get this. And combat site and wormhole. Well, I'll be. Both of them are BS. All right, we are going through to the next system so that I can dock up, and then we're going to do the draw. Never saw anyone do giveaways through a website. Well, so we have a store, an exclamation point coupon. We are an official place to get stuff for CCP. And so you need Omega Time or the Plex or the bundles or whatever, and you can get them through us. So it's official. And
Warp drive active.
so we yeah, it's part of it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yes, 95% of the time when something's on sale with CCP, we have it on sale as well. And if you have an account with us and you didn't tell it to not send you a newsletter, then when something goes on sale, we'll send you an email. And and we try and keep it specific to Eve or specific to the games that that you're interested in. We don't just blast it out to everybody. So, like if you don't play Shroud of the Avatar, never looked at it, and something is going on in there, you won't get an email on the promotion on that. You'd only get it on Eve. We try and keep it really focused. So, all right, I've done pretty well today, but not as good as I need to. I mean, I need to get up to the Paladin one. That's where I'm trying to get to, the Paladin. That's 800, and I'm at 410. It's like a crime. Yeah, so, and Redskin, we have a coupon code too. Saves you a little bit. Exclamation point coupon. So, alrighty, so it's official. We do not have a hype train today, and so this is what we will be drawing for. The this 500,000 skill points. And it has a booster in it too. Which booster is it? Gosh,
You, sir,
it doesn't
rock.
say. Oh man, Emma Daphnick just raided us with 527 people. So I will say that we're just finishing up, but we're just about to do a giveaway. I can give y'all a few minutes to get in on the giveaway if you want. Exclamation point giveaway. Follow the link. You got to have an account in our store here. And then we have a whole bunch of giveaways. And we're about to give away 500,000 skill point bundle. So follow that link. And so I'll give you all a few minutes to get in on that. And Emma, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. And Emma, thank you for the follow, and Count Zero, and Legendary, and Karate Chimp, and Equal Interval. I will be on tomorrow as well. You know, it's all good. It's all good. So, we'll see here if I can pass on the raid. See who else is out there. Oh yeah, we'll pass on the raid.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Now,
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Christopher.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure.
quit
of
trying to
that.
start things by gifting subs. Thank you.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
All right, so it's gonna be
you think
1,000
you're
gold for each
worthy
one of
being
those.
A Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Darth Chris
So,
gifted
you
5
think
subs.
you're worthy of being a
First
Markee
one to
Dragon subscriber?
Tazadair, so 1,000
Duke isn't
gold
so
to
sure of
everybody
that.
here in your honor. And then Darth Chris to
Welcome, Elder
Bolvi,
Dragon.
another 1,000
So,
gold.
you think you're
Darth
worthy
Chris
of being a Markee
to
Dragon
Dog
subscriber?
for Life,
Duke isn't
another
so
1,000
sure of
gold.
that.
And oh, you guys started a hype
Welcome,
train.
Elder Dragon.
Oh my god.
So, you think you're worthy of
What are you
being
guys
a
doing to
Markee
me? I'm
Dragon
trying to end the
subscriber?
show.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Darth Chris
Welcome,
to
Elder
Gravitato,
So, you think you're worthy of being a
1,000
Markee
gold,
Dragon
and Darth
subscriber?
Chris to
Duke isn't so
Cyprian
sure of
Coat,
that. Get in
another
line
1,000
with the other
gold, and
dragons
then
and show me what you're made of.
Equal Interval.
waiting
Thank you so much for the sub.
Get over there
There's another
before I
1,000
open
gold
a
to
can
everybody.
of whoop-ass.
Hostage situation. He must stream longer. I know. Yeah. SOS opened. Thank you for the
Oh
follow.
yeah, another dragon
Oh,
boarding
man.
the train.
What
All
the-
aboard? Choo choo.
Resident sleeper,
Okay, so the giveaway is changing because you can all
Welcome,
blame
Elder
Big
Dragon.
Panda.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure.
How
of
many
that.
did you just gift? What the hell, guys?
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
All right,
sure
so
of
Big
that.
Panda, 23 months as a sub. There we go, 230 gold to
Welcome,
everybody
Elder
here.
Dragon.
In your honor.
you think
Okay,
you're
I gotta
worthy of
say-
being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
So
Duke
we're
isn't
hype
so
train
sure
level
of that.
4 completed, which puts us at a
Welcome, Elder
bronze
Dragon.
pack. So make sure if you're
So,
getting in on the
you
giveaways,
think
you
you're
get in
worthy
all
of
of
being
these.
a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Wherever the
Duke
hype
isn't
train
so
ends
sure
is
of
what
that.
we will draw. And so,
Welcome,
and then
Elder
this one will be put over to
So,
tomorrow.
you think you're worthy
That
of
is
being
the
a Markee
nothing
Dragon
happened
subscriber?
prize,
Duke isn't so
the
sure
AFK
of
prize.
that.
So, all right, we've got
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
more going on
So,
here.
You think you're worthy of being
Man,
a
you
Markee
guys.
Dragon subscriber?
Z,
Duke isn't so
Johan,
sure of
thank you
that.
for the follows. Bad Ink, Fatal Twitch, thank you for the follows. And then
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Count Zero
So,
interrupted.
You think you're worthy of being a
Yes,
Markee
you
Dragon
interrupted.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Oh my god. So, what are you
Welcome,
guys
Elder
doing?
Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of
Now,
being
wait a
a
second.
Markee Dragon
I'm having trouble
subscriber?
keeping up with the
Duke
first
isn't
stuff.
so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy
think
of
you
being
guys are a little
Markee Dragon
nuts.
subscriber? Duke
I do
isn't
have, for
so
those of
sure
you who
that.
got here via raid, I am in a raid again, so I'll push you on. So even if you're
Welcome,
AFK,
Elder
you're
Dragon.
still going to get your drops.
So, you think you're
And,
worthy of being a
um,
Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
Oh
sure
my
of
god.
that.
Okay, we're going to start rolling up the gift subs here into,
Welcome,
when I roll them
Elder
up, I
Dragon.
do double because it's
So,
too
you
much.
think you're
So
worthy
Count
of being a
Zero
Markee Dragon subscriber?
gifted 10 subs, which would be
Duke isn't so
10,000 gold,
sure
but
of
I'm going to do
that.
20 because I'm going to read them off all at once. I'm going to pay them off all at once. So 20,000 gold.
Elder
We're at hype
Dragon.
train 6 already?
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
So,
subscriber?
Count Zero,
Duke isn't so
2,
sure of
Black
that.
Sheepy, Markable, Van Zan,
Welcome,
Blackerly,
Elder Dragon.
BG,
So, you think
Bungeon
you're worthy
Dragon,
of being a
Plague
Markee
Sub,
Dragon subscriber?
Farronkin, Dread
Duke isn't
Reaper,
so sure of
Salty
that.
Tater, and Lobo. Thank you, Count Zero, for all of
Welcome,
those.
Elder
There's going to be
Dragon.
20,000 gold.
So, you think you're worthy of
To everybody
being
here-
a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke
To
isn't
everybody
so
here,
sure of that.
Count Zero's honor. Okay.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
Um,
you think you're
level
worthy
7
of being a
completed.
Markee Dragon subscriber?
Are we gonna? Okay, so
Duke isn't
yesterday
so
I
sure of
added
that.
more hype train things because we went beyond,
Welcome, Elder
and
Dragon.
now
So,
we're at
you
hype
think
train
you're
level
worthy of
7,
being a
almost
Markee
level
Dragon
8.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Level 7 is
Welcome,
a
Elder
procure
Dragon.
load strike skin.
So,
I think
you
they go for
you're
about a
worthy of
billion.
Being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Okay,
Duke
so
isn't so
Corrupted
sure
Zero
of that.
gifted another 10 subs to Cyrus Midnight, Frosty McMuggins,
Welcome, Elder
Tulis,
So,
Um,
you think you're
Dark
worthy of
Fiero,
being a Markee Dragon
Genesis,
subscriber?
Styx, Kitten,
Duke isn't so
Bob,
sure of that.
Garmerfleet, and Mokara and Dirge.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
That's another
So,
20,000
you think you're
gold
worthy of being
to
a
everybody
Markee
here.
Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
Oops,
sure
that was only
of that.
2,000. Let me try that again. 20,000 gold to everybody here in your
Welcome,
honor.
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy
All right.
of being a Markee
So,
Dragon
and then
subscriber?
Chieftain, oh, let's
Duke
see,
isn't so
Hot
sure of
Garbage,
that.
Trash Panda, thank you for the follow. And then Chieftain gifted 10
Welcome,
subs.
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're
You
worthy
guys are
of
nuts,
being
man.
a Markee Dragon subscriber?
I mean, I appreciate
Duke
it,
isn't so sure of that.
but yes, you're holding me hostage.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
God, we
So,
just
you
hit the
think
next
you're
level.
worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Oh my God.
subscriber? Duke isn't so
All right,
sure
so-
of that.
Chieftain
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
did 10 gift subs
So, you think
to
you're worthy
Zine
of
Tour,
being a Markee
Elite
Dragon
Force,
subscriber?
Lux Style,
Duke isn't
Line
so sure
Goon,
of that.
King Tan, Goku Magic, Spirit Wolf, Daysend,
Elder
Super
Dragon.
Green, and
So,
Lee
you think you're worthy of
2D2.
being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Good Star Wars name there.
Duke isn't so sure of
So,
that.
Chieftain, thank you so much for all those gift subs. There is
Welcome,
another
Elder Dragon.
20,000
So,
gold
you think
to everybody
you're worthy of
here.
being a Markee
in
Dragon
your honor.
subscriber? Duke
And then
isn't so
Chad
sure of
Wicken
that.
and Surgistry, thank you for the follows. And then Count Zero Interrupted gifted another 10
Welcome,
subs.
Elder Dragon.
We're about to beat the last
So,
record. Now
you
wait a
think you're
second.
worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I don't have enough stuff in here for the giveaways.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
Wait,
you
I
think
hope
you're
that
worthy
you're
of
all
being
getting
a
in on the
Markee Dragon
giveaways
subscriber?
because it's going to be
Duke isn't
nice.
So sure of that.
Jarabet, thank you for
Welcome,
the
Elder
support.
Dragon.
Okay,
you think
so
you're worthy of being a
Count
Markee
Zero
Dragon
Interrupted
subscriber?
to
Duke
Vashar,
isn't so
Uncle
sure of that.
Feather, Spicy Pews, From Age, Dibba Play,
Welcome, Elder
North
Dragon.
Bend, Sarah
So, you
Carrington,
think you're worthy
Auntie
of being a
Jamie from
Markee Dragon
Chicago,
subscriber?
Afro Dude,
Duke
and
isn't
Kai
so sure of
Alton.
that.
Another 10 gift subs there.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So there's another 20,000 gold
So,
to everybody
you think
here.
You're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber.
And then
Duke isn't so sure. of that.
Bucktuple, Flea Harvey Oswald,
Welcome,
Essolicitus,
Elder Dragon.
and
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Butter,
subscriber?
thank you for the
Duke
follows.
isn't so sure of that.
Count Zero gifted more.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so
I'm not
sure
pulling
of
an
that.
all-nighter. This does not equal, like, you know, another minute per sub or hour per sub or whatnot.
So,
I am going to hang around and we're going to finish this up because we got to do some
Duke isn't
giveaways.
so sure of that.
So,
Welcome,
I don't know
Elder
what
Dragon.
level we're at.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right, so Leezy, thank you for the
Welcome,
sub.
Elder Dragon.
There
So,
is
you think you're
1,000
worthy of
gold
being
to
a
everybody
Markee
here.
Dragon
Level 9 at
subscriber?
the moment.
Duke isn't
Yeah,
so
whenever it comes
sure
up
of
and
that.
says that we're gonna maybe beat the next record, I actually miss what
Welcome,
level we're
Elder
on.
Dragon.
So, and
you think
Count
you're worthy
Zero
of being a
Interrupted
Markee Dragon
gifted more
subscriber?
subs.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Kurt, Ryu, Daedrus, Aldemus, Rage
Welcome,
Flip,
Elder Dragon.
Tripreman,
So, you
Wilgen,
think you're
Rags,
worthy of being a Markee Dragon
Robert and
subscriber?
Robert
Duke isn't
Fernand,
so sure of that.
Manigo, Dan Dixie, and Mister. Thank
Welcome,
you
Elder Dragon.
for that.
So,
Count
you
Zero.
think you're
He's
worthy
gifting
of
more
being
subs.
a Markee
Count
Dragon
Zero,
subscriber?
slow down. You're
Duke
spending too
isn't
much money
so
on
sure of
this.
that.
Another 20,000 gold to everybody here.
Welcome, Elder
Oh, I did
Dragon.
2,000 again. Well, I guess
So,
I'm going to...
You think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
There's 20,000
Duke
gold
isn't
to
so
everybody
sure
here
of
in
that.
Count Zero Interrupted's honor. Jade Tiger, 100 bits.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Well,
So,
thank you.
think you're worthy of being
When you
a
say I
Markee
deserve it,
Dragon
I have a little bit of a hard
subscriber?
time accepting that.
Duke isn't so
I love
sure
what
of
I
that.
do, but you are being, like,
Welcome,
very
Elder
generous.
Dragon. So, you think you're
Count,
worthy of being a
let's see,
Markee
Jade
Dragon
Tiger,
subscriber?
100 bits.
Duke isn't so sure of
There is another 100 gold
Get in line
to everybody
over there,
here in your honor.
Show me what you're made of.
Joey Glassy, thank you for the follows. Matt Demand and Narrowing Piers, thank you for the
Welcome,
follows.
Elder
And then
Dragon.
Count Zero Interrupted
So, you
did
think
more.
you're
He did
worthy
another
of being a
10.
Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of
What to
that.
do with the gold? Try exclamation point dancers. You're all going to be so frich. You're all
Welcome,
going to have so
Elder
much
Dragon.
gold.
So,
We do dungeon
you
raids
think
with them
you're worthy
too.
of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
So,
Duke isn't
Count
so sure
Zero
of that.
to Stranglehold, Street Corner Becky,
Welcome,
Imp
Elder
Rova
Dragon.
Donut,
So, you think you're
That's a
worthy
funny
of
name.
being a Markee Dragon
Sling
subscriber?
Sational,
Duke
Valiant,
isn't so sure of
Frost
that.
Man, Tanlinger, No No Help Me, Me, and Famous.
Welcome, Elder
Another
Dragon.
10 gift subs.
So,
Thank you for
think
that.
you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Another 20,000 gold
Duke isn't
to everybody
so sure
here
of that.
in your honor. And All right, maybe that'll be it.
Welcome, Elder
So,
Dragon. So, you
let's
think
see
you're
here.
worthy of being a
We are
Markee
at
Dragon
level 10.
subscriber? Duke isn't
Do
so
I have
sure
a
of
level
that.
10? It only goes up to level 9. All right, we're going to do like we did before.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So,
So,
I'm going to do level
you think
9,
you're worthy of being
and
a
then
Markee Dragon
we're going to do a level
subscriber?
1 if we stay at
Duke
level
isn't
10
so
here,
sure of that.
which will be this Dominic's Ruby Sungrazer
Welcome,
skin,
Elder Dragon.
and then
So, you
a
think
dual
you're worthy
universe
of
1
being
month
a
code worth
Markee
15
Dragon
bucks.
subscriber?
I know it's a different game,
Duke
but
isn't
that's what
so
it is for
sure
the
of
hype
that.
level 1, and that'll equal 10. That's how I'll do it. Oh, and Count
Welcome,
Zero
Elder
Interrupted subbed himself.
So, you think you're worthy of
10
being
isn't
a Markee
complete?
Dragon
It's
subscriber?
not?
Duke isn't so sure.
Completing
of
level
that.
10 require. Oh, yeah, okay. It's on level 9. I have a hard
Welcome,
time
Elder Dragon.
figuring it out sometimes
So,
looking
you
at
think
this.
you're worthy of being a
And
Markee
maybe it's
Dragon
just because I go
subscriber?
blind because all
Duke
of you
isn't so
subbing
sure
and
of
stuff,
that.
you know? So Count Zero Interrupted just subbed himself.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Now, normally I give 1,000
So,
gold for that,
you think you're
but I'm going to
worthy of
give
being a Markee Dragon
10,000
subscriber?
gold to everybody
Duke isn't
here
so
in
sure
Count
of
Zero
that.
Interrupted's honor for his generosity. So thank you. Yeah. And Duke is catching up. So, oh,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Count Zero, man.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
I don't even know what to say, man. We're going to run out of people to give subs to.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think
He just
you're
gifted
worthy of
another
being a
20
Markee
subs.
Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome,
What is
Elder
that?
Dragon.
Count Zero, 50
So,
bucks.
You think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Holy shit. Is that one of the
Duke
hype
isn't
chats?
so
I
sure
haven't
of
seen
that.
one of those yet.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Yeah.
Duke
50
isn't
bucks
so
with
sure
that
of
little thing
that.
next to it. Okay. So, Count Zero. Oh my god. Well, let me
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
yeah, that's a super
So,
chat.
You think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon
That adds
subscriber?
to the totals
Duke isn't
too.
so sure of that.
Level 11 completed? Are you serious?
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy
Wait,
of being
so
a
I
Markee
added extra
Dragon
levels to this
subscriber?
yesterday
Duke
because we
isn't
had
so
a
sure
great
of
run
that.
yesterday on the hype train, and now we have exceeded it again.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So,
you think you're
we're going to do
worthy
the
of being a
Dominic
Markee
skin.
Dragon
That's 9.
subscriber?
And then whatever we
Duke
end up
isn't
at,
so sure of that.
you know, if we end up at,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
we're at 11. So
you
that'd
think
be
you're
plus
worthy of being
2.
a Markee
So the
Dragon
Dominic
subscriber?
skin,
Duke isn't so sure
and
of that.
hype train level 2. The Nurgle skin.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Okay, I got
So,
more gold to give
you think
out.
You're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
And Chieftain,
Duke isn't so sure of
oh my
that.
god. I mean,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
I
So,
do
you
not
think you're
feel
worthy of
worthy.
being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Honestly.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Honestly. So, you guys are,
Welcome, Elder
oh,
Dragon.
all-time record beaten.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke
All right,
isn't
so
sure of
Count
that.
Zero
Get in
Interrupted.
line with the other dragons and show me what
Another
you're
20
made
gift
of.
subs to Lemon
What are
King,
you waiting for?
Victorous, Ragnarok,
Get over
Torque
there
Live,
before I open a
Midget
can of
Cal, I love the name, Zerita,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Marcus Roden,
So, you think you're
John
worthy of
711,
being a Markee
Real
Dragon
Captain Jack
subscriber?
Mayo,
Duke isn't so
Viz,
sure of that.
Elphidia, Innuendo, Kudos, Frozen,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Frozen Ham,
So, you think
Comrade
you're worthy of
Irza,
being a Markee
T-Hat
Dragon
Bane
subscriber?
Guy,
Duke
Laser
isn't so
Gaming,
sure of that.
Mr. Gerwolf, and Raven. So since that was another 20 subs,
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you
that's going to
think
be another
you're worthy of
40,000
being a
gold.
Markee Dragon subscriber?
Those of you who are here
Duke
right
isn't
now
so sure
are
of
getting
that.
absolutely rich in gold in chat. Absolutely.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
So,
So,
and you can
think
blame
you're
Count
worthy of
Zero
being a
mostly.
Markee Dragon
Brave Balls,
subscriber?
thank you for
Duke
the
isn't so sure of that.
follow, and then Chieftain, you can blame him too. Another 10 gift
Welcome,
subs to
Elder
Zool God,
Dragon.
Delanator,
So,
Xanor,
you think you're worthy of being
Cray
a Markee Dragon
Herschel,
subscriber?
Pulsonic,
Duke isn't
Bert,
so sure of that.
Mr. Affer, Spank Puppies.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
What a name.
So, you think
Freaking
you're
Gallows
worthy of
and
being a
Deadfoot.
Markee
So
Dragon
there's another
subscriber?
20,000 gold.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Yes, the raid was awesome too. So another 20,000
Welcome,
gold.
Elder Dragon.
Okay, it
So-
looks
Duke isn't so sure of that.
yes.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being
We're
a
level
Markee
11.
Dragon subscriber?
All right.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
And then Count interrupted $50 super chat, which equals
Welcome,
50,000
Elder
gold.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Thank you for that. Count Zero, you are too generous. And when I say too generous, I
Welcome,
mean
Elder
too
Dragon.
generous.
So, you think you're
Yeah.
worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke
And then
isn't
Bomb
so sure of
Specialist,
that.
resubbing for 3 months.
Welcome,
Another 30
Elder
gold
Dragon.
to everybody here.
So, you think
And then
you're worthy
Ray
of
Riley
being a
TV
Markee
and Jay
Dragon
Roland,
subscriber?
thank you for the
Duke
follows.
isn't
And
so
then
sure of that.
Bjorn Hoa, another 100 bits. Another 100 gold.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
Everybody here,
you think
in your
you're
honor.
worthy of being a Markee Dragon
All right,
subscriber?
we may
Duke
be
isn't so
about
sure of
finished here.
that.
Yep. So,
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
it's nice to see
you
a
think
good
you're
person
worthy of
succeed. Well,
being a
thank you.
Markee Dragon subscriber?
Thank you. I
Duke
appreciate
isn't
it.
so sure of that.
So, yeah.
Welcome,
Darkstar,
Elder
thank you for the
Dragon.
follow. Welcome.
So, you think you're worthy
Okay,
of being a Markee
so,
Dragon subscriber?
There we
Duke
go.
isn't so
Oh,
sure of that.
he just put in another 50 bucks right as it ended.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
All right, well,
So,
another
you
50,000.
think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't
Everybody
so
here
sure of that.
in Count Zero's honor. Oh, no, wait. No, that was Chieftain. Never mind.
Welcome, Elder
Chieftain
Dragon.
did it.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
See,
Duke isn't
you
so
guys
sure
get
of
me all
that.
befuddled whenever you guys do this to me. It's hard for my brain to
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
connect
So,
up on all
you
of
think
this.
you're
Chieftain,
worthy of
thank you,
being a
man.
Markee Dragon subscriber?
I appreciate it.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Chieftain and Count Zero Interrupted did the majority of this hype
Welcome,
train.
Elder Dragon.
And so,
So, you think
we
you're
ended
worthy of
on
being a Markee Dragon
level 11?
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
all right.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Okay,
So,
has everybody got
you
their
think
giveaway
you're
entries
worthy of
in?
being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
We're going to start
Duke isn't
drawing,
so
so
sure
you
of
have
that.
time to get in for at least the second one if you haven't already. Exclamation point
Welcome,
giveaway.
Elder
You do
Dragon.
have to have an account in our
So,
store.
You think you're worthy of
It doesn't
being a
cost you
Markee Dragon
anything.
subscriber? Duke
It
isn't so sure of that.
but it's just because we allow one per person. And so you can get your entries in
Welcome,
on
Elder
all of the
Dragon.
live show giveaways here.
So, you think
And we're
you're
about to
worthy of
draw
being a Markee Dragon
For
subscriber?
the
Duke
Dominic's
isn't so
Ruby
sure
Sun
of
Grazer
that.
and the Nurgle Blackfire Steel Skin. And
Welcome, Elder
so
Dragon.
that'll make 11 total.
So, you think you're
So,
worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't
Z,
so
thank
sure
you
of
for the support.
Welcome,
and-
Elder Dragon. So,
Yeah,
you think you're
Duke is
worthy
gonna
of
keep
being a
talking
Markee
here.
Dragon subscriber?
We turned him down
Duke
yesterday
isn't so
because he
sure
was
of
talking
that.
too much because we did another hype train. That was almost this big. I think that this
Welcome,
beat it by
Elder
like
Dragon.
1%.
So, you think you're worthy
So,
of being a Markee Dragon
yeah.
subscriber? Duke
All right,
isn't so
I'm going to
sure of
start
that.
getting these ready. Since I never know which ones they
Welcome,
are,
Elder
I can't
So,
set up
you
the
think you're
trigger
worthy of
button
being a
to
Markee
do the
Dragon
draw
subscriber?
ahead of time. I have to do it now.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
And so, woo,
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
I tell you guys,
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke
I'm,
isn't so sure of that.
thank you for the countless hours of entertainment over the years. Well, thank you
Welcome,
for your
Elder
support
Dragon.
too.
So, you think you're worthy of being
I
a
really enjoy
Markee
what I
Dragon
do, so,
subscriber?
You know,
Duke isn't so sure of that.
I do.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right. Give me a minute here to set these up.
Welcome,
that way you can get some final entries
So,
in. Anybody who
you
hasn't got an
think
entry
you're worthy
in.
of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
And I'll add more
Welcome,
hype
Elder
train
Dragon.
levels.
So, you think you're worthy of
the
being a
morning.
Markee Dragon subscriber?
I'm going to
Duke
run out
isn't
of different
so
things to
sure
give
of
away.
that.
I just happen to have all kinds of good stuff here that are in
Oh,
code
yeah,
form.
another dragon boarding the train. All aboard! Choo choo.
Marquise, Marquio, Marquise.
All right, let's see here. Dominic's and Nurgle.
Jojo Hachiz, X100. Woohoo.
Man, I don't know what to say about you guys. I mean, I'm astounded by this. Oh, this is actually going to be on video too. I forgot to stop the video. Oh well, the video is going to contain the draw too. All right, so that'll be fine. All right, so about 1 minute left to get in on the draws. Man, I don't even know what to do with you guys now. Tomorrow, if you do this when I'm trying to leave, I have someplace to be, and I would actually have to turn off the show while it's still happening. So maybe I better plan on ending a half hour early. Because you guys did this to me yesterday when we were trying to switch over for the mass test, and I was 15 minutes late to the mass test. I'm just saying. Turn off the Duke? Yeah, well, I could if necessary. But it's nice for people to get recognition too. It keeps saying I need a code. Aunt Jamie, you still can't give... Okay, down at the bottom. Okay, at the bottom of these. See down here? Right there? You put in your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, any message that you want. That's probably what you're missing there. And then add it to cart. So, and it'll keep that in there for when you go to the next one and stuff. It'll save that unless you don't allow us to keep cookies in the store. Then it'll make you enter it every time. So, and it's just because if you say no cookies, then it doesn't save that information. It's not that we're trying to punish you for it. It just has to do things a different way to meet with the request of no cookies. All right, so let me make sure I got this right. All right, so anybody who's entering in right now, you're late. But you will be in for future draws. So, you know, don't sweat it, because we're drawing on 2 of these right now, and then we're going to draw on at least another 1 of them tomorrow. And if you're in, you'll get an email if you win that'll contain the code. It'll contain a link on where to redeem it, which is on the Eve website, and so the instructions for that and everything. All right, so we're going to do this draw now. We're going to start with the Dominic's Ruby Sungrazer, and again, I want to thank two people, Count Zero Interrupted and Chieftain. They're not the only people that made this happen, but they were certainly two of the people that propelled this greatly. So, okay, so the Dominic's Ruby Sungrazer. I'm going to read off your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you put in there. If you didn't put that in, then I'm going to read off your first name and just last initial so that you remain anonymous, but you still know who you are if you hear it. And it'll contain the code. It'll have how to redeem it, all of that. And so congratulations to Flinton. Flinton is the winner of the Dominic's Ruby Sungrazer skin. So check your email, Flinton. All right, now for the Nurgle. The Nurgle is same deal. Read off your game name, Twitch name, YouTube name, whatever name you put in there. And this one right here, which the Nurgle is the best ship for doing some level 4 sites. So congratulations to Matches. You are the winner. So I don't know if either of you are here. Congratulations. And oh yeah, Master Flinton. And all right, so there you go. Congratulations. Check your emails, both of you. And so there we go. Okay. Whew. Tomorrow there will be a couple new giveaways of these that you'll be able to get in on for the next time we draw them. Plus, I'm going to add at least one more level in there. And then we're going to do it tomorrow. It'll be a round server up. And so, if you're watching on YouTube, this is it for you. That's the end of the video.